Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you this skill for creating a Google slide that is a worksheet. How to put a worksheet on Google Slides. Do that. So you go to Google Drive, go to New, and then go to Google Slide, and you'd create a Google Slide, okay? Blank presentation. You look on here, you see that there's this information for me to start a presentation. I'm gonna delete this. I'm going to delete this as well. And then I'm gonna go up to File, and I'm going to click on Page Setup. It's set for widescreen automatically. Go down to Custom, and we're gonna change this to 8.5 by 11. It's because that's paper. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're going to go to Slide, Edit Master. Now the master slide is what comes up when you create a new slide. It gives you a different format for a presentation. We're gonna go through and we're gonna delete all of this stuff that we don't need anymore. Delete for 3, okay? Delete these. And if this seems tedious, it is worth it, trust me. Delete that and delete that. Okay, so now we have these 3 slides that are blank. I missed one. Okay, what we could do is we could try and load a PDF in here, but that's not gonna work because you can't put a PDF on Google Slides. So what we have to do is we have to take a PDF that we have, which I have here, which I got from my Google Drive. I'll show you how I did that. I just open it up on Google Drive. I can do another presentation on how to put the PDF on Google Drive some other time, but this is just the basic thing is if you have PDFs on Google Drive, maybe photocopies or worksheets that you've taken pictures of on your phone, you can then use these, okay? So this is what I want to do is my novel soundtrack project. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to download it. Now, PDFs will not work on Google Slides, so I need to turn this document, this PDF that I downloaded, into a JPEG. So I'm going to go to pdf-to-jpeg.net. Address is right there. Type that in. It's going to take you to this website that looks kind of shady. It's going to have lots of different options of things that you can click on. Don't click on them. Don't click on the advertisements. You're just going to go right down to here where it says choose a PDF file. Click on the PDF file, and then I'm going to select Novel Soundtrack Project 1, or Novel Soundtrack, the PDF, basically. All right, I'm going to click Convert PDF to JPEG. You see a little bar loads there. And now, because mine is 3 pages, my PDF, it broke it into 3 separate images. So I'm going to download them in order, and on Chrome, they should appear down here. Now, this is the easiest way to do it when using Chrome, is to just click and drag. So I have this one here. I'm going to click and drag this up to my layout. What did I do? So the easiest way to do it is just click and drag your JPEG. Make sure it's JPEG, not the PDF. Click and drag the JPEG and move it up here. And that's going to be my first one on layouts, not master. Then I go to number 2, I click and drag that over. And then I go to number 3 and I click and drag that over. Okay, so I have my JPEGs here. If you don't have these appear down here, you can also go to Insert, Image, and then you can upload from computer. If you do that, then you'll have your recent downloads 001, 002, 003 that I just downloaded from my images, okay? And I can see that they're all JPEGs, that they're not PDFs like this one. All right, so I hit cancel because I've already copied them over. And then now I'm done with that. I hit X right here. So you'll notice that the first one actually did appear already, but you'll notice too that I can't edit it. If I want to edit the background, and I do need to because it's a little off, I would go to Slide, Edit Master, and then I could click on it here and stretch that down to fit the page. There we go. Okay. And I could even, if I want to be OCD, I could even go over here too. Okay. There we go. I know Tony will want to see me make it perfect. All right, so there we go. So I have novel soundtrack project, and then while I'm here, I might as well just go fix the other ones too. Make sure that you stretch them out to fit the full page. so that your kids have the whole image there, okay? And then third one, click on it and stretch it out to fit the whole page. I'm sure there's an easier way of doing this. All right, there we go. So now I'm done with that. So again, I go back and I close it out. And so I have my first one, but where are my other two? Well, what I have to do is I have to go up here to the plus sign and I'm going to add it. If I keep adding it, it's going to do the rubric for some reason. I'm not quite sure. Maybe someone else knows. So what you're going to do is you can actually just add them manually this way, and you'll see that they're now your template options on Google Slides for this slideshow. So this is my second page, so I'm just going to click and drag it up to make sure it's all right. So novel soundtrack project, and then I have my brainstorming guide. Now, but here's the problem, students can't fill it in. They can't delete it, they can't edit it, but they can't fill it in. So what I need to do is I now need to insert a text box. So I click on here, and I click and drag a text box down and fill the space. So students can actually enter their information on there, all right? And then for the rubric, I would also put a text box for myself when I want to do written feedback, if I want to do written feedback on here. Now notice if you cover up feedback, you are going to be on there, so you just have to type it over, or the other option is you can just condense all your text together like that, okay? What's nice about this is once you make it, then you can save it on Google Drive. I mean, it saves automatically. Last edit was seconds ago, which means it's saved. It's saved on Google Drive, and so then I can assign it on Google Classroom every year. What's also great about this is if you wanted to do an assignment, let's say one of these was that they need to put in a picture, right? The student could actually go insert image and then search the web. We're reading Bless Me Ultima. So let's say they're looking for pictures of New Mexico. So they look up New Mexico. Don't judge my non-capitalized proper nouns. And so then they could actually insert an image from New Mexico here, and they could shrink it down if that's what was assigned. Obviously that's not what's assigned here, and they could put that image there. So it gives them a lot more flexibility than Google Docs. You're probably thinking, well, why wouldn't they just use Google Docs for this? Because Google Slides is so much better. That's the easy answer. Google Slides is so much easier to use. You have a lot more freedom than you do on Google Docs. Google Docs is really good for essays and writing. Google Slides is good for creating an interactive piece of text. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. Oh, one more thing, they could also, really cool, insert video. And so if they record something, they could put a video on here too as a video response to your assignment. Hopefully this helps you, and if you have any questions, please let me know.